Leviticus 26 speaks directly to our hearts today. It reminds us of the covenant relationship God has with his people. A covenant is a sacred promise, a two-way commitment. God, in his infinite love and grace, lays out the blessings he longs to pour out on his children. He also warns of the consequences of turning away from him. This chapter is not meant to instill fear, but to guide us toward a life of blessing and fulfillment. It is a powerful reminder that our choices have consequences. When we choose to follow God's commands, we open ourselves up to his blessings. When we stray from his path, we experience the natural consequences of our actions. Leviticus 26 paints a vivid picture of the incredible blessings that await those who walk in obedience. Imagine a life where rain falls in its season, crops flourish, and peace fills the land. This is just a glimpse of the abundant life God promises to those who obey him. When we honor God with our lives, we experience his faithfulness in extraordinary ways. Our obedience unlocks God's favor, our hearts are filled with peace, knowing that we are walking in his will, our families are blessed, our communities thrive, and we become a beacon of hope to the world. God desires to shower us with blessings beyond our wildest dreams. The consequences of disobedience are starkly portrayed in Leviticus 26. When we turn away from God, we experience a breakdown in our lives. Instead of peace, we find ourselves facing fear and anxiety. Disease, drought, and famine become the bitter fruit of disobedience. Our enemies seem to gain an advantage, and we may feel lost and alone. This is not because God is punishing us, but because we are reaping the natural consequences of our choices. God, in his mercy, allows us to experience the results of our actions so that we might turn back to him. Even in the midst of the curses outlined in Leviticus 26, hope shines through. God is a God of forgiveness and restoration. He longs to heal our land and restore our fortunes. When we humble ourselves, confess our sins, and turn back to him with all our hearts, he is faithful to forgive us. His love for us is unwavering, and he is always ready to welcome us back into his loving embrace. No matter how far we have strayed, it is never too late to return to him. Leviticus 26 reminds us that we serve a God who keeps his promises. He is a God of blessing, but he is also a God of justice.